Hi everyone! Welcome to the video. Today, we're tackling a common warning you might see in your Angular 17 applications, especially with server-side rendering, SSR. The message says, Angular detected that HttpClient is not configured to use fetch APIs. This warning can be a bit confusing at first glance. It's telling you something important about how your HttpClient is making network requests. By default, without this configuration, HttpClient might still be using the older XML HttpRequest (XHR) method. Angular 17, with its focus on modern web standards and better performance, is gently nudging you towards the Fetch API. The Fetch API is the modern, promise-based standard for making network requests in web browsers. It offers several advantages over the older XHR. It's cleaner to use, integrates better with modern JavaScript features like async/await, and often provides a more consistent experience across different environments. For SSR, using fetch is particularly beneficial. When your Angular application renders on the server, Node.js environment, HttpClient needs a reliable way to make external API calls. Fetch is a native web API that is also available in Node.js, making it a more consistent and often more performant choice for both client-side and server-side rendering. It helps avoid potential compatibility issues that XML HTTP request might have in a Node.js context. So, how do we fix this warning and configure HttpClient to use fetch? It's actually quite simple, especially with Angular 17's standalone APIs. If you're using the new provideHttpClient function in your app config.ts, which is the recommended approach for new Angular 17 projects, you just need to import and add withFetch. Your app config.ts will likely have something like providers, provide router, routes, provideHttpClient. To enable fetch, you simply modify it to providers, provide router, routes, provideHttpClient, withFetch. This small change makes a big difference. The withFetch function tells Angular to use the browser's native fetch API for all subsequent HttpClient requests. This configuration applies uniformly, whether your application is running in the browser or being rendered on the server during SSR. It ensures that your HttpClient behaves consistently across both environments, leveraging the modern fetch API. If, for some reason, you're still using HttpClient module in a module-based application, you would typically replace HttpClient module in your imports array with provideHttpClient, withFetch, in your root modules providers array, or transition to the standalone provideHttpClient pattern. After making this change, save your files, clear your browser console, and rebuild or restart your Angular application. You should notice that the Angular detected that HttpClient is not configured to use fetch APIs warning is now gone. You've successfully updated your application to use a more modern and efficient way of handling HTTP requests. This makes your Angular 17 application more robust, performant, and aligned with current web standards. Thanks for watching. I hope this explanation helped you understand and resolve that specific Angular warning. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up to support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe for more Angular tips, tutorials, and solutions to common development challenges. See you next time.